We often wrongly think that there is only one right way for you to do things and go through things, but I don't personally believe in that way. Of course, there is one ultimate truth and the perfect way, but because of we are humans and we are not pure perfect, there is not a such way for us even possible, and we don't supposed to be focusing on that. There is so many different ways to you to get there where you want, and necessarily not the other way is a more right way than other. Often this society, the world that we are living, it teaches us think so narrow-mindedly that we are supposed to go in a certain way, that only certain things are possible for us and we should do in a certain way, certain kind of jobs and all these things. And actually everything that exists, it's supposed to be very endless sphere of possibilities, and we shouldn't never try to limit ourselves in any certain kind of boxes. It is such a true that saying that I have heard, that we create the life that we are living and how we see things. That is the actual life, the world that we are living. If you're not giving any kind of possibility for a certain kind of things, that is most often the actual reality, what you are living. This universe and everything that exists, all these laws and that surround us, they often try to just match for your belief system. Those don't want to argue with you. You get what is you deserve and you want to believe in. Of course, these things are hard to believe in the beginning, but they are there, and more I have lived, more I have seen these things personally. If you give any kind of possibilities, widen your way of seeing, you see things very differently, and you are looking those possibilities constantly, and your behavior, everything changes, and actually then those outcomes also changes, believe it or not. But for example, if we talk about what kind of jobs you do for your living, there is not one certain kind of way. I would encourage you to do what feels right for you, what you enjoy, makes you happy, and where you can make some kind of living at. It is so important you to actually like what you are doing, something that is sustainable. Ultimately, this life is so much about happiness and experiencing completely, and I think that these things you can't get if you're just focusing on, for example, money and how you can get it the most fastest way. There are so much more important factors, and of course you should also think about how you can serve this world and for you and all around you best, how you can give most of you, how you can show your special things, unique things in you that makes you different the best way possible. Don't try to listen so much what others are saying, what you should do or what is possible for you. Ultimately, completely you are deciding that and should be in control of that. Before I started my poker career, I have done it in a certain times, short periods of time when I was younger, but I was never let myself completely commit to that because of my parents and what they said about that and what the society, how it perceived it. That it wasn't something sustainable, something normal, something that I should truly do, that there is something different that I should do, that all around me can appreciate more. But then I have to do the decision, will I choose myself, and that way all around me, everyone, or will I sacrifice myself and choose the others and then just sell myself and follow the crowd, just lose myself in there, and then there wasn't any more me. Doing something that wouldn't feel right for me. It wasn't the ultimate possibility more for me, but I couldn't choose the right way at the beginning. And that is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video today. For you to be brave and honest to yourself and truly start to be more open and not try to limit yourself so much. You do what feels right for you in that moment, and you just do best as you can, and then you learn and constantly move forward, and you have to be satisfied with that truth, understanding that there is meaning behind of all, and trust that everything is taken care of you for you, and you will get wherever you want to be. And then let go of the past. Don't just dwell in it, and also don't in the future. You are just taking your energy and your focus away from this now on moment. This life is so much about what you do with your time and energy. If you can make most out of it, you will succeed the best way. And you have to always make sure that you're focusing on things that actually matter and you can change. Try to make peace with your past and not stress about the tomorrow, the future so much. Trusting that you will see things differently in a wider, more larger perspective. That will give you that some kind of peace and trust more and more for the all around you, for the universe, for your creator, for the God. So much time we spend on our outside of us, always wondering and looking what others are doing and what is happening around you, when actually I would say mostly and possibly only your focus and your responsibility is of you, what you are doing, what you are contributing, and all that starts from you. For you to be honest to yourself, focusing on your happiness and fulfillment, and not just based on only in this current moment, but how you get there the most best way, even if you have to sacrifice and do hard things. But asking how you can become yourself the best way. Because I truly believe that when you can embody complete of you, version of you, then you are where you should be, and then you are doing everything as perfectly as you can. And then you are also experiencing everything fully as it was meant to. What I have to do, that I can stand alone, stand on my own, found your own confidence, knowledge, way of seeing, opinions, values, all these things are connected to each other. When you do something of these will enforce each other constantly. Never take the easy route, because that is not ultimately, very rarely, serving you, and that way ultimately all around you. Remember to challenge you and do those hard things that makes yourself grow the best way, but also enjoy this life and live in this current moment as completely as you can, finding that balance in everything. That is what it's all about. And of course, letting go in so many ways for you to not stress about so many things, and actually make it possible for you to live completely, feel everything and experience everything completely. And all these things, of course, come their own time, when you are ready and when it's meant to. You can see how these all things come together about that. You shouldn't stress so much, but move in that direction of trust and belief. Because at least for me, that have given so much freedom and happiness and all the good things. But I think I have said enough today. Gone off from topic some way, but When you have something to say, you have to say it. And I hope that all the best always for you. And I'm really grateful always to be where I am and giving these messages. Hoping you truly always all the good, that you found your own place and happiness, your own place in this universe, all that it exists, and there we can come together most beautifully and create the better for all of us. But if you're interested about personal coaching in some kind of area, always can check out the description box below and also ask any questions if you have any or contact me. But I thank you again truly today and hopefully see you next time. Take care.